Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my beautiful women and everyone who is watching my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I'm a life coach, a women's coach. In this channel, we speak a lot about self-development, understanding the self, how you can activate your feminine energy, and of course, manifest, create your dream life. Today's topic is so interesting and so exciting, I must say, because today we will be speaking with you how you can start blooming as a woman. What can you do to start radiating that magnetic energy? And also I will add a little bit of tips and secrets of beauty and body, my secrets, my tools that I've discovered throughout a long journey of me trying to find the secret tool for being a magnetic, happy, beautiful, radiant, sexy woman. I just came recently from Bali and I can't even describe how content I feel right now. I feel myself in that state of bloom, which I was trying to access for so long. And I got some insane wisdom and knowledge while I was in Bali, which inspired me actually to create my course, my new course, which is called Femininity 101, and it is already launched. So you can find all the information and join the journey of a beautiful transformation of yourself. In this course, I speak about women, I speak about feminine energy, I speak about masculine energy, I speak about the dance between two, masculine and feminine, and how you can create beautiful, long-lasting, content relationships. And also, as a bonus, I added another module while I was in Bali, where I share with you my deepest secrets on relationships with men. And those secrets are wisdom, knowledge that I received throughout so many years of experience, education, trainings, different healing modalities, different teachers that I've found in my life, that I met, and that shared with me that wisdom. And now I collected all of that wisdom into one course, which will transform your life, your relationships, and make you bloom again. Let's return to the topic. Today we will discuss with you secret tools of how you can start blooming, secret tools to your beauty, and secret tools to your ideal body. Every woman wants to look into the mirror and love how she looks like. She wants to wear her favorite dresses and see how those dresses perfectly fit on her. And for a woman, the way she looks is so important, right, girls? Because when you are not happy with your body, when you don't like how certain clothes suits you, you are not feeling confident within yourself. And working with my body was one of the main factors that made me who I am today, that made me a confident woman. Everything started with my body. Especially for a woman, it is so important to have that connection with the body, because through the body you have access to intuition, you have access to your inner knowing, And most importantly, this is your temple, this is your home, this is your vehicle. If you don't take care of it, if you don't pay attention to how your body feels, to how your body looks, you might be suffering. It is so important to take care of your temple. The first point that I wrote about the secrets to blooming is peace within yourself. And also, this is the secret to your ideal body. Because no matter how many exercises you have, no matter what kind of strong diet you apply into your daily life, if there is a strong level of cortisol within you, a strong level of stress in your body, you would be unable to lose weight. You would also be unable to bloom and radiate. If there is something, some negative emotions which are stored in your body and which create a feeling of tension, a feeling of anxiety, this is the huge block towards your blooming, towards your beautiful body shape as well. For so many years, I've tried the toughest exercise routine. My discipline was so strong. Every day, almost every day, I would go to gym. I would do different classes. I would starve myself, which was actually really wrong. And I had no results. I couldn't lose weight and I couldn't start blooming because there were so much stress in my body and my level of cortisol was very, very high. So the first thing that you need to understand, if you want to start blooming, if you want to have the ideal body, the ideal shape, where you actually can stop exercising that much and stop controlling every piece of food that you put into your mouth, you need to deal with your stress and you need to deal with your levels of cortisol. And how you can deal with it is, of course, through the inner work that you do every single day, working with those emotions, applying different tools and practices in order to heal yourself, in order to heal the pain that you might be storing within yourself. And for me, as I always say, it was therapy, it was journaling, it was meditation and different practices every single day. It was exercising my body. It was expressing those stored negative emotions and feelings. Going to breath work. Breath work has changed my life. And I was sharing about that in my Bali vlog. I actually showed you how I went to the breath work. So if you didn't watch this video, I highly recommend you that. All the negative emotions that are still stored in your body need to be released, because this is what blocks your blooming, blocks your health as well. Because if you're storing negative emotions within you, it creates sicknesses. And unfortunately, so many people have strong diseases because there are so many unprocessed emotions within themselves. There is so much anger, there is so much resentment that wasn't healed and that is still in the body. And if you're not releasing that, if you're not doing inner work, then those emotions slowly kill you. Kill your health, kill your blooming, because you cannot feel yourself beautiful, you cannot radiate light if something sucks your energy, if something constantly drains you within, your stored pain, your stored emotions that create negative thoughts, and that made you suffer. So the key to blooming is releasing those emotions in different ways. You can go to breath work, you can go to therapy, you can simply, if you have those emotions, express them in your room. You can take the pillow and throw it somewhere and name that emotion. You can scream, you can go somewhere in the forest and scream. And this is so important, especially for us women, because we were told that we need to be silent. We were told that we need to be good girls. And to express our emotions is something bad. That was my negative self-belief I was living with. That was making me feel terrible because I holded so many emotions and didn't express them fully towards other people, towards things that hurt me. And those emotions were slowly eating me from within. And I felt really bad. I couldn't access my blooming. So the first important point is, if you want to start blooming, if you want to radiate magnetism and be that woman that holds light energy, lightness. I always say about this in my videos, because if you're a heavy woman, you're not attractive. You're not attractive to men. You're even not attractive to other women. You would be alone, because no one wants to be with the person who is constantly heavy. And I'm not saying that you need to isolate yourself because you're feeling all of that. I'm just saying that inner work should be your priority. And you should take care of that. You should take care of your state of being. And once you heal all of that, once you do the inner work, then you're able to lower the levels of your cortisol and start living in peace. And when you have peace within yourself, in your heart, in your body, when that tension is gone, you're finally starting to bloom like a flower that comes from the ground and opens up. And the key for your flower to open up is a feeling of peace, deep peace within yourself, deep peace in your heart. And that peace is created when you, first of all, as I said, release all of those stored emotions that eat you, that kill you from within. Secondly, another important thing that I did to start feeling that peace is that I had to let go of the past. Let go of people who do not serve me well, interactions that drained me, And I wanted to hold them. I wanted to hold those people so tightly so that we would not be apart. But I wasn't realizing that those interactions were making me so anxious and so not at peace. And when I discovered that, I tried an experiment. I tried to let go, to allow myself to say goodbye to those people, to those conversations that were making me feel tension in my body, not peaceful. And my blooming has started, of course. And for so long I was afraid to let go. I was so afraid. But the moment I did it was the moment when my bloom came back to me. My life force energy came back to me. My beauty, my sexuality. And this is a very important thing that I want to share with you here. If there is something from your past that brings you negative emotions, but you're so afraid to let it go, try it. Try it for yourself. Because life goes on. Life is not stagnant. And sometimes, in order to invite new energy into your life, you need to let go of the past. You need to close some doors. And you need to step into the new, into maybe the uncertainty that is so hard for you to step in because you don't know what is waiting for you there. But the moment you will do it is the moment when you will access your life force energy, your sexuality, your bloom, your radiance. And I speak a lot about that in my course. There is a special module that is dedicated exactly to that, where I share with you how I actually found that source was the door towards my life force energy and my magnetism. You can access that in the course. Your bloom starts when you let go of the past, when you let go of things that no longer serve you, but you desperately want to believe that they still do. Letting go of the past, releasing all the control, and stepping into the new, allowing new energy to enter your life. This is so important. I actually have a meditation, a special meditation in my meditation bundle that you can also find in my website. And this meditation is created specifically for you to let go. To let go of the work that doesn't serve you, to let go of the person that maybe drains you, that maybe it's time to say goodbye, to let go of a certain pattern that repeats itself in your life. When you will start doing this meditation every morning, you will see a huge change in your reality, because I know how hard it is to let go sometimes. And it requires inner work, it requires courage, and it requires support. And you have all my support in the products that I've created for you in my website. The final thought on this topic is that if you haven't created a strong sense of self, a strong foundation, a strong center within you, it would be really hard to bloom and to achieve that state where you are magnetic. Because sometimes we have things in life that happen unexpectedly. We are all experiencing stressful situations. It's not like I'm saying that it's possible to just hide yourself from all the stress in your life. This would be an illusion. This would be an utopia. It's impossible. Sometimes things happen in our life because we need to go through certain experience, because we need to go through a certain lesson. And these were moments in my life where I was losing my bloom because some external situations were entering the space. And this is normal. This is life. We are all going through different phases. Sometimes we're blooming, but sometimes we are in the state of rebirth. Sometimes we are going through certain lessons, and this is also our path. But in order to keep your bloom, no matter what I found in my life, what really helps is building a strong foundation and center within yourself, so that all of those external factors are unable to shake you, because you have such a strong sense of self, such a strong ability to stay calm no matter what is happening on the external. That's why I always say to you that it's important to work within yourself, because only that can help you stay strong, stay magnetic, stay blooming, even though there might be circumstances that shake you. If you are able to cultivate that knowing, inner knowing within yourself, that no matter what is happening in your life happens for you, not to you, the life becomes easier, because you start greeting challenges with grace, because you start greeting challenges with gratitude. When something hard appears, you may go through that with more ease by understanding that this is just the lesson that elevates you, that grows you, that brings you higher. I had some recent events that could shake me very strongly, but I decided to look at those situations from a different angle. Instead of jumping into suffering, I told myself, okay, this is a beautiful lesson for you. Say thank you. Thank you for this situation. Thank you for this person. Thank you for God for giving you this situation. Because every situation teaches you something. And if you approach stress, if you approach challenges with this kind of thinking, with this mindset, it would be much easier for you to keep your blooming, to keep your magnetic energy that is unshakable no matter what, because your center is within you, and you can always come back to that state of peace within, the peace that I told you at the beginning of this video, by knowing that despite all of those circumstances, you will be fine, you will be okay, and this is just another lesson maybe for you to come even higher in your life. So once you cultivate that trust towards life, trust towards God, and actually just say, that's what I did. And that's when I started blooming, actually. I just said to God, to universe, to life, whatever. I said, I trust you. Take me wherever I need to go. Bring me people that need to be in my life. I trust you. I no longer resist where I'm going, where I'm heading. I just trust and I go with the flow. And I know that everything will be all right, as it always was. After all the different challenges and storms in my life, it was always bringing me towards blooming, towards another level of my abundance, my femininity, my relationships. It was always a level up. So instead of resisting, instead of suffering, instead of dwelling on life and saying, oh my God, why are you making this to me? I didn't deserve this. Just say, I trust you, take me wherever I need to be, wherever I need to go. And when you start living with that trust in your heart, that's when you create that strong center, that strong foundation within yourself, because you know that you are exactly where you need to be, around people who need to be next to you, and everything is happening for you, not to you. Of course, you are the creator of your life. It's not that I'm saying that you need to put all of your problems on God and on universe and say, okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna lay down and everything will somehow resolve itself. You have the power within you to create a powerful reality. That's true. And you are the creator, and you create with your mind, you create with your thoughts. That's true. But sometimes when things happen in your life that you couldn't expect, you need to trust the journey. And to go through that journey with grace, to go through that journey with surrender, to go through that journey with trust. And this would help you navigate storms. This would help you navigate periods in your life, which happens with everyone. It's like a cycle, you know? Sometimes we're blooming, but sometimes we need to go through the period of winter in our life. Bloom happens in summer, and then we have winter, when we need to maybe go within ourselves, look within and heal something and understand something, and that's okay too. Just continue trusting and knowing that you're exactly where you need to be right now at a given moment. My biggest tool, my biggest insight for you in this video, and of course I have so much more which you can all access in my course, Femininity 101. But now the message is that your state of being, your peace within, creates your blooming. It all starts from the inside out. It's not that you just go to different salons, do your hair, do the makeup, and you bloom. Because blooming is about energy. It's not just about your external look, external appearance. It's about your energy. And in order to bloom, you need to first have a beautiful ground, a beautiful soil within you for that flower to come and to open up. And this all starts with your energy. My dear ladies, I hope you got inspired, and actually not only ladies, this is for everyone. This is that experience that I went through, and I'm a woman, and my mission is to inspire and motivate women. Due to the launch of my new signature course, Femininity 101, I decided to also make a present for you, which is completely free. And this gift, this present, is my numerology guide, which tells you more about your partner. If you want to access that numerology guide and understand how to basically understand your masculine partner more by analyzing his numbers and his specific character traits, you can access that guide. And this is completely free for you. And this is so interesting. Once I wrote it, once I've actually discovered that knowledge and started learning more about that, I started creating more balanced relationships with men in my life, because I know what kind of energy, what kind of difference a certain man holds by studying his numbers. And basically it's a little tool, it's a little secret for you, my dear ladies, to decode man in your life. You need to simply go to my website page. By scrolling down, you will find a little table window where you can put your email, and I'm gonna send you my beautiful, interesting, insightful numerology guide for free to decode man in your life. I wish you a beautiful, wonderful day, and most importantly, I wish you to have peace within yourself, cultivating that peace within your mind, within your body, and within your soul. And as a result, creating a beautiful reality. Thank you for being here today, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.